What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly appreciated. Right, so listen, let's get right into it. The New York Knicks pull off a great victory by beating the Oklahoma City Thunder 129 to 119 to end off their West Coast road trip going 3-5 and to pretty much get a revenge game, right? From the last time they played OKC, they gave up 145 points. Today they gave up 119, but it was pretty much the big three. The big three, Randall, RJ, and of course Big Brunson. Brunson was just amazing last night. Brunson had 34 tonight. Randall had 25 and RJ had 25. But Brunson and Randall's been pretty much somewhat consistent. But what we saw today was the return of RJ Barrett. This is the RJ Barrett that we know. This is the RJ Barrett that got that big contract this year. This is the guy. This is the guy we want to build around. That's what we saw today. And it was obvious that these last couple of games he was under the weather. He was sick. So he didn't have much lift, but he had lift today, right? His three was falling. He was penetrating to the hole, going strong, finishing strong. He just looked energetic, right? Obviously, he's over, whatever ailment he had, and he looked great because he pretty much helped out the team, and now that brought balance, right? And when you have him attacking, going downhill, and hitting those threes, now it opens up the room for Brunson to operate, right? For Brunson to be who he was. And he was just sensational tonight. Sensational. When OKC started making their push, I was here around the third quarter, part of the fourth quarter. He was coming up big shot after big shot after big shot. He was matching them. He was pretty much carrying the Knicks at one point. But just today, but honestly, it was really the big three. Of course, I mentioned that, but it was a total team effort. Total team effort. Guys coming off the bench. Grimes looks like he's also back. Grimes looks good defensively, knocking down shots, going to the rack strong, finishing strong. He looks good. Oh man, I love the activity of Big Sims. I mean, the better, the more he plays, the better he gets. I mean, he looks strong around that rim, and he's pretty much closed out the game tonight in the middle. Big Mitch is still coming back from that knee injury, but it's okay, man, because Harstein and Big Sims are pretty much holding it down for Big Mitch. So it's just great to see. It's just great to see the development of certain players, especially a guy like Sims, who has so much potential with his athleticism, the way he jumps, and the way he rebounds. Great, as you guys know, he's in great shape. Big, strong guy down there. Young, of course. He's athletic, man. You got to get those guys. They got to play. I mean, they have to play. But to see what he's doing down there, just ended off games and just Tibbs believing in him. But most importantly, him playing with confidence. He's playing with confidence out there. He's getting around the rim. He gets close to it. He dunks it. He finishes strong. He goes up for alley oops. He goes up for rebounds. He challenges. He moves his feet well defensively. Yeah, man, I love his development and love exactly what he's doing and how he looks. We saw a return of IQ also. I keep on using the return because IQ was attacking tonight. He wasn't trying to set up people. He wasn't trying. IQ was being IQ. Attack. Score. That's it. We ain't here to do nothing else. And when IQ does that and is going downhill and locked it on that, that's when he's at his best. But altogether, it was great production from Obi as well. I loved Harstein coming in, blocking a couple of shots. But altogether, we was defensively, intense on defense, and we were getting after it. Right? We obviously knew that we wanted to make a statement and beat these guys, especially the way they did what they did to us at the Garden not too long ago. So I think the Knicks wanted to send a clear message that this is kind of like a revenge game, right? And they came out with a lot of intensity. My only issue is that sometimes you start seeing Randall. He plays well, man. He plays well. He was dominating today. There was nobody that could check him. He does what he wants to do. He's the biggest, strongest guy down there. But then he goes through these lulls, man, where he just starts like fouling and just getting emotional and letting the refs get in his head or the calls, and he just starts making certain plays that you're like, man, why are you doing that? Like he just like I said, with him it's like a roller coaster, man. You got to make sure what you're getting today, because sometimes one little thing in the game can throw him off. right? And we can't have that if we're trying to win some ball games here, right? But all in all together, man, this was a great win, revenge win, and also a great way to end off the road trip, man. A solid performance across the board from everybody. Brunson was, fantastic as always, but for me, the key was the return of RJ Barrett, right? Watching him pretty much look like RJ. This is the guy everyone was pretty much banking on. He's our guy because we drafted him, right? So to see him come around and just be able to produce like we know he can was great to see. It was great to see. So hopefully we can go on a little road trip. Excuse me, a little winning streak here. We got the Trailblazers coming up. Right after that, we got the Grizzlies, and I believe we got the Pistons right after that. So hopefully, if anything, we could knock off 3 wins here and get out of 500, right? Because right now we're 9-9. All right, so we'll see what happens. All right, I'm LV Live. That's my show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right, also, too, please leave comments, all right, so we can go back and forth and debate. All right, I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out. Peace.